I answered this man's phone call. He was like, yo, it's crazy because I really wanted to see how you would act if I would say that. So I'm just like, did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? Was this a test? But I'm just like, if that was a test, that was a weird test. Like, why would you play with that? He was like, yeah, I lied because I'm about to inherit millions. And he just wanted to see how I was going to react. He wanted to see if I would have stayed or if I would have left. So he said, because you decided to leave, I'm not going to give you nothing. You messed it up. Did I just fuck up a bag? I had to think for a second. I'm like, nah. He's lying. He's lying. So I'm like, this nigga is lying and he's crazy. Crazy. Like, what?
So much it drives me insane.
I ain't got a clue, bruh.
Wait. So what can I say to you? But I'm off there.
Alright, y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here, what's up, y'all? So today is a story time on the first time me talking to a Gemini. I was talking to this dude years ago, like when TikTok first started coming out. That's when I was talking to this dude, and I met him through TikTok. So, right, I don't want to describe him too much because what I'm about to say is crazy, and I wouldn't want nobody to know that about me. So I'm not about to describe him, but he did live in West Bubblefuck. Like, he lived nowhere around here, not ATL, not Cali, like further, like West Bubblefuck, like in the forest type of shit. Okay, forest type shit. So I've seen him because one of his TikToks went viral, whatever. So I liked that. I followed him. He followed me back, and I'm like, okay. And then he was just on my body, so I'm like, okay. So we started talking heavy, and then he got my number. We started FaceTiming, and we was talking a lot. Like, we was talking almost every day, right? So everything was fine and dandy until I started realizing our differences. Now, I didn't have a problem with our differences, but he did. Like, for one, he was a vegetarian, and he took shrooms and shit. Yeah, I wasn't smoking at the time, so I wasn't into the drugs and none of that. So I'm like, yeah, no, not with the shrooms. He was like, yo, you should try it. Like, he was really trying to convince me to try it. He was like, yeah, you should try it. Like, it'll take you on a trip. Like, it'll make you see things that you didn't see, things that you never noticed, never knew about yourself. I'm like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm not with that. And at the time, I wasn't smoking. So I remember when I first tried weed, that shit was not for me. I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't want to go on no trip. I'm good where I'm at. I don't want to go nowhere. That was one. He was really heavily trying to make me try shrooms. Like, my nigga, I don't want to try that fucking shit. Two, he was vegetarian. Growing up, all I know is chicken, rice, beans, patelillos, meat, nothing but meat. Like, so I wasn't with the vegetarian shit. And I'm like, look, that's good for you that you want to eat salads and shit all day or whatever. I'm playing. I'm just being funny. I know there's other foods to vegetarian, but for real, it's good that you want to do that now and eat. Like, he was eating very clean. Remember me saying this? Always blending juices, having fresh salads and stuff. I'm like, god damn, yeah. Like, and he was fit. Like, he was nice and fit. I'm like, that's good for you, but I don't want to do that right now. So I remember one morning I ordered me potatoes, ham or bacon, one of those, and shit like that. And he was just disgusted. He was like, that's what you're eating? That's what you feed your kid? I was like, hold on now. Once, look, I understand you coming at me, but once you about to put my son's name in your mouth, that's when all hell broke loose, because I don't play about my kid. So it's like, he was like, oh, that what you're feeding yourself is what you're feeding your kid, most likely. Like, why are you giving him that? You feeding him bullshit, like bad mother. I said, whoa, I know you far away, but baby, I'll make a trip over there. Like, stop playing with me. So I was like, whoa, why are you getting so disrespectful? Like, okay, you I understand you're trying to get me to eat healthy, thank you, but that's something somebody has to decide for themselves. Like, that's something that I'm gonna have to do slowly. I'm just not automatically gonna cut off all meat and start eating healthy like that. Like, that's not realistic. Like, you have to wind down. You have to slowly start doing that. He wasn't understanding. He just wanted me to cut it off like blah, blah, blah. And he was like, "Oh, that's putting poison in your body." Like he was just so disrespectful about it, and he got so mad about it that I'm like, is this dude okay in the head? Because how are you that upset? There's no way. He was very into like studying. He was very much into studying stuff. Like, he had me watch a lot of like different things, just like things that people his age, our age, don't really watch. I like learning new things. I like different, but it's a little too different. Like, it was a little too what you doing over there? Like, I don't know. Like, it just, something felt off. I couldn't put my finger on it. But I was so blinded by his looks. Like, he was very handsome. I was so blinded by his looks and everything, and how like nice he was though, that I wasn't putting two and two together. That was that. And then now we've been talking for like 2 months or whatever. So now we started talking about, oh, how am I gonna see you? I started saying, okay, like, am I gonna see you? Like, are you gonna come over here? Am I gonna go over there? Please do not go if you're talking to a dude and he lives in a whole nother area, do not go to him. Let that person go to you, because you never know. People are weird. Don't do that. But me at the time, I was like, I'll go over there. Like, mind you, he wasn't sexual with me. That was another thing that I was like, I know I'm not ugly. Like, I know I'm not ugly. So what's up? Like, I was the one always like, yo, like, be fresh. He will be fresh a little, but then he'll just, nah, let's chill. I'm be like, he must got a fucking girl. So I'm like, we playing. So, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's just mad nice. But I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I remember I was like, yo, be real with me. You talk to somebody over there? And he was like, nah, I don't talk to nobody over here, but I have an ex over here. And I'm like, oh, makes sense, because you're not talking to me crazy, so you gotta be talking to somebody else crazy. Come to find out, right? One day, he got so sad, like, his whole mood changed with me. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? He was like, I really want to keep talking to you. Like, I really want to see you, but I have to tell you something. I'm like, what? I'm like, this nigga probably got a baby on the way. Like, it's no way. Or he got a whole wife or some shit. Because it's no. I'm like, I knew it, bro. It's something. Because shit wasn't adding up the way he was acting. He was so hesitant. Like, we was on FaceTime, and his whole, like, he looked scared to tell me. He's like, oh, but I don't want you to stop talking to me. I'm gonna run you away. Like, I don't like telling people this, because it's never 100% they're gonna stay. I'm like, so I'm like, just tell me. Like, I'm like, me, I'm a very genuine person. I'm not somebody that judges. I'm not like, oh, fuck out of here. Like, you know, I'm very understanding. So I'm like, and he could tell by how long we was talking, my character, that he could tell me. But he was just scared to tell me whatever it was, because he thought I was going to cut him off like that. So long story short, he had full-blown active. So, and I was just like, oh, okay, I understand now why you eat clean. I understand now why you're so heavy on the food. And I understand now why he never was so sexual with me. I understand why he never asked me to go over there, and he never even brought up us seeing each other yet. So I'm like, okay. So he was like, oh, are you still gonna talk to me? I was stuck. Like, I'm like, I need to think about it. I said, I really need to think about it. And he respected it. I took like 2 days to think about it. And me, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep talking to you, but it's not gonna be nothing further. Like, I'll be friends with you, I'll be there for you, but it's not gonna be nothing further because respectfully, he said he got that from being sexual with somebody unprotected. He knew that person had a whole boyfriend and he was still doing stuff for her and he got it from her. It's not like he inherited it from something else. He got it from just being not being smart. Grown people not being smart, being sneaky. I'm thinking, okay, I'll be friends with you, I'll still talk to you, but I'm not gonna be anything further because thank you for, and I was like, thank you for telling me, being honest with me, but I'm not gonna do that to myself because of your mistakes, respectfully. I've really, really appreciated him for being so honest with me because that is something very serious. So after 2 days, I spoke to him again and I told him my decision. And I have a whole son, like, I be kissing him all the time, like, yet. So I'm just like, So I told him my decision and he flipped. He was like, see, that's why I didn't want to tell you. I knew he wasn't going to talk to me anymore. I said, I never said I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I just said I'm not going to further things with you. Like, I would still be your friend. We could still talk. But as far as anything further, no. All the stories I heard about Geminis came. This is where it's like, okay, and we're Geminis. It made sense. He was like, oh, it's not even that serious. I dead cured people that had it before, so I'm gonna cure myself. I know what to do. I know what to eat. My thing is, okay, if you done cured everybody and their mama, why is you not cured? Why you feel such a way? It's like I just got this herbal book, but the thing is, I'm still programmed, unfortunately, to believe in medicine. Like right now, I have strep throat and I have to take penicillin, antibiotics, so they can go away. And this herbal book, literally. So I'm pretty sure there's something in here for strep throat. But that means I'm gonna have to go find the herbs in the store and cook it up, and I'm just scared. I'm scared because it's new. I'm scared. I don't want fucking parasites coming out of me. I don't. I'm unfortunately still programmed to take medicine. Like, that's in my head. That's what I've known my whole life. That's what I'm comfortable with. Look, I'm not done. It gets crazier. So I blocked him because now you're wilding. Now you're wilding who you talking to. And he kept calling me, acting crazy, whatever. So I finally answered his phone call because at some point I felt bad. I'm like, look, now he gonna think I fucking blocked him because he got... No, I'm blocking you because of how you talking to me. So, right? Look, I answered this man's phone call. This is where the Gemini comes in. He was like, yo, it's crazy because I really wanted to see how you would act if I would say that. So I'm just like, my heart dropped. I'm like, was this nigga lying to see how I was gonna act? To see if I was really like wifey material or something? Because remember, I told that he was fine. He was scrumptious. So I'm just like, did I fuck it up? Was this a test? But I'm just like, if that was a test, that was a weird test. It gets weirder. So I was like, why would you play with that? He was like, yeah, I lied because I'm about to inherit millions. And he just wanted to see how I was going to react if he would have told me he has that. He wanted to see if I would have stayed or if I would have left. So he said, because you decided to leave, I'm not gonna give you nothing. You messed it up. And I see the person who you really are. Now me, I'm just like, did I just fuck up a bag? And then he banged it on me. He hung up. I had to think for a second. I'm like, nah. He's lying. Because why was you so scared to tell me? When I remember that FaceTime I told y'all about, he was literally crying. Like, this man was in tears crying, telling me, because he was so scared I wasn't going to talk to him no more because he had. I'm like, no, you're not about to gaslight me or now it's trying to make me think you don't have it trying to make it seem like this was a test because you inherited millions. Like, I was born on a day, but not yesterday. So I'm like, this nigga is lying and he's crazy. Crazy. Like, what? Did he just lie like that? Oh, best believe I called him back blacking. I'm like, are you fucking lying? Like, you're such a liar. You're crazy. Like, you're really crazy. I really had to hound him like, yo, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I know you have it. Like, stop lying. You're lying. And then he broke down again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because you made me feel away. Now I don't want you to think I have it because you might tell people. No, I'm not. But this happened so many years ago. Never exposed this dude. Nothing, because it's not like you gave me anything. And he was so honest. I respected that so much because, oh my God, that would have been my ass. The fact that he was so honest was the fact that I was still gonna be friends with him. Nothing more, but I was still gonna be friends with him. But he didn't like that. He wanted me to be his ride or die, baby. I was not doing everything. Like, it was, no. He really wanted somebody to be his ride or die. Like, I'ma get it now, you gonna get it now, we stuck forever. That was not about to be me. Like, no. So that was that. We ended up not talking anymore because he's freaking crazy. After that, I just couldn't look at him the same. Like, bro, you made up this whole lie. Oh my God, y'all, just be careful. And let this video be a little warning. Y'all, be careful. Use protection. You never know what people have, and not everybody will tell you. Like, thank God bless that man for letting me know. Hey, I'm done, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the story time.